All right, we got to get through this. There's a lot to talk about. So let's go back here. Okay. So audio is the first mission we're starting with. Anybody in here like to make music or beats or play instruments? I think I already asked this question when we did audio and the essentials, but you will excel in this. So there are 4 tutorials for you to get through in the audio. And guys, listen up. Quit all the chatter. All right, we need to listen. All right, so on the Get Started tutorial, just like always, you need to download the project zip file. But to note on this one is there is also some audio that you have to download. So see that on the materials right here? And let me go ahead and switch out of blank screen to show my screen. There you go. Okay, so see here on the Get Started, there is M4A files that you have to bring into your project in addition to the project that they give you. So don't forget to do that. Always at the top of the Get Started tutorial. So go look on the actual website. Don't forget to make sure you're logged in so that you get credit as you're going through these tutorials, just like always. So you can see it right at the top here. Download it. It's a M4A file inside of a zip file. So you remember you got to take that out of the zip file before you can bring it into Unity. All right. So after that, you're going to be creating dynamic sound effects. Then you're going to add special effects to existing audio. And then you're going to learn how to make stuff for people that are hearing impaired or deaf people so that your game is still accessible to them for audio cues, things. You can have closed caption pop up at a certain point in the game for them. So you'll learn how to do that in that tutorial. All right. Let's go ahead and watch the introduction to audio together, as we always do.
From the crunch of a footstep to the click of a mouse button, or even an ambient hum of electronics in a room, you might not notice the presence of these sounds, but you would definitely notice their absence. Audio is one of the most overlooked aspects of interactive development, but it's also one of the first things that can disrupt a user's immersion if done poorly, or worse, it's completely forgotten about. If you're able to hear sounds, they follow your every move and are suffused into every environment, whether you're aware of it or not. We take this unconscious bias into interactive experiences and can immediately tell if something sounds right or wrong. In this project, you'll bring a scene to life using audio effects. You'll explore the different ways audio is perceived and implement ambient and event-based sound. You'll also learn a bit about accessibility considerations for audio and how you can build a more inclusive experience by implementing closed captioning. By the end of the project, you'll have all the skill that you need to implement basic audio effects in your project. So let's go ahead and get started.
All right. So looking back at the modules, after you complete the tutorials, your challenge for audio is to make your own soundscape. So they'll give you this gallery to start with, and then inside that gallery, you want to bring in several things that make sound. So I chose to have animals in mind. If we go to the link here. Make sure sound is on. Okay. So just as we learned with audio in the essentials, you're going to have sound that is 3D, so local sound on each object. So you can hear that cow make noise when you get closer to it, bear as well. And notice when I get close to the objects, closed caption pops up for people that are hearing impaired. I'll just crocodile down, alligator. It's an alligator. And there's a snake on this thing. He just says hiss. And also the lighting over here. If you get close to it, there's a subtle buzzing noise coming from the light. Yeah, so that's what you're trying to do in the challenge is you want to have things that create audio and then implement the closed caption. Okay, and of course, don't forget to apply your knowledge of audio to your guided project. So we'll take, for example, the Alien video game shop on this one. We'll go look at the document for it. So make sure that you go to the document to see what your prompt is for this mission. So in audio for the Alien video game shop, the electric hum of the machines in the shop and music in the background. Okay, so this should be a somewhat review for you, how to implement audio, because we did this in the essentials, but it goes much more in depth and you learn how to do the closed caption stuff.